Inc. is a nonprofit that is exposing the next generation to careers at the intersection of technology and sports. And here to tell us more about their mission is the co-founder and program director, Alexis Musante. Alexis, thanks so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
Thank you, Olivia. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about Team Inc. But for our viewers who may not know, who are you guys?
Team Inc. is a nonprofit in Oakland. Team actually stands for Technology, Exposure, and Access Through Mentoring. Quite the mouthful. That's why we like to keep it short and sweet as Team. But we focus on exposing youth and young adults to career pathways in sports and technology.
And why did you feel like this was a need that needed to be fulfilled, especially out here in the Bay Area?
Absolutely. As a former student athlete, I played basketball in college, as did our co-founder, Anwar McQueen, who played at Cal back in the day, really noticing that so many young folks are passionate about sports, but don't necessarily know how they can continue on with that excitement and that passion for the game beyond just playing. So we really wanted to make career pathways accessible for young folks, really at centering their passions and helping them build the skills and the network, more importantly, to be able to cultivate that pathway into sports and technology jobs.
So when it comes to building those networks and understanding what these young individuals are passionate about, what are some of the programs that you offer that help assist with some of those things?
Yeah, so we offer 3 programs. Our bread and butter is our core program, which is our most intensive program. It's a 12-week program focused on training students in sports analytics technologies, ones that the Warriors use and all the NBA and WNBA teams use to capture and analyze game film. So really helping them to understand how the technologies work, ultimately building, data analysis skills, coding, helping them be able to tell a story using data. And at the end of the day, those skills are transferable way beyond basketball, beyond sports and technology, and into other careers at large.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, when it comes to certain skill sets, you can really use them in so many different areas of your life. And I know a lot of the youth sometimes don't receive that type of instruction within the school system. So that's incredible what you guys are doing. And when it comes to the students that are able to get involved, how do you go out, how do you recruit, and how can students, participate in some of the programs?
Great question. We work closely with Oakland Unified School District, but also other community-based organizations throughout Oakland and throughout the Bay Area, the Hidden Genius Project in particular, excuse me, and students we provide an after-school-based program, and so students can come from across Oakland, across the Bay, and sign up. And we have boot camps throughout the year. We have a core program that runs the spring and fall semesters that follow along with the school year. But students can sign up on our website. We offer a bunch of different workshops and events to outreach to students so they are aware of the program. They know that it's cost-free, and they understand how to sign up and get involved.
Well, Alexis, for you, as a former collegiate athlete and somebody who is the co-founder, is this personal to you?
Absolutely. It's been a journey as a former student athlete, and then finishing playing and kind of wondering what's next and what that looks like, and really wanting to ensure that the younger generation has access to mentorship, to the skills needed, and just the awareness around being able to work in sports and even beyond that. So myself and the other co-founder really made it our personal missions to create the opportunity for students locally and then even nationally as well.
Yeah.
That's been super important to us. Anwar, the co-founder, was working as a VP in the sports technology field after playing, and really he made it his personal mission to really mentor folks to help them get their foot in the door for these opportunities. And so part of the conduit from his work to Team has really been to carry that mission forward and to bring it to more of a grassroots and youth level so students can start a little bit earlier.
Yeah, that's so wonderful. Now, when it comes to the students, right, and the kids that are going to be able to get involved, what is one thing that you would say to people who are going to participate in Team Inc. and some of the programs that you offer? What is one thing that they will take away from your program?
They'll take away a sense of community empowerment. That you said one thing, but I'll just give you 3 things.
Please,
so
give me a few.
Community empowerment and feeling like hopefully that they see themselves in our programs, in the folks who are leading the programs, and ultimately see themselves in the roles, whether that's with the Warriors, for example, or another company, or even feeling that they have that extra boost of confidence to go out and become an entrepreneur, to start a business themselves.
So wonderful. All the incredible things you guys are doing at Teaming. Thank you so much for joining us, Alexis, here on Live in the Bay. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, Olivia. I appreciate you.